Well, there you see him, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens and Hiromu Takahashi standing backstage. They prepare for tonight's main event. The ECW Television Championship is on the line. Are you serious now? They have wasted no time in trying to make this thing as impossible as it could be. It's Naito with a hockey stick busted open Kevin Owens. Oh my God, no, no, no! Kevin Owens has been laid out flat backstage by that son of a bitch. And now all of a sudden we're not left talking about the main event, we're talking about if there's a main event at all, if there's a Kevin Owens even able to stand tonight because of those disgusting actions by Tetsuya Naito. Absolutely disgraceful. From the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, but let's be honest, why am I even surprised at this point with the way that he does things? This is what he does. This is the way they do things. Take out the competition. Don't fight it. Destroy it. Never stand at the top having proved that they belong there. Stand at the top because you've annihilated all the competition. We will get an update on Kevin Owens as soon as we can for you, ladies and gentlemen, but ECW is underway here tonight. Adam Cole is in the building and he's going to be doing battle with Dragonov to get us underway here on the first ECW after Backlash, where there's already so much to talk about just from Naito, but there's plenty to talk about as well. Black retaining his ECW championship and the assault that came after it, courtesy of Corin, clearly illustrating where his goals are now here on ECW. But regardless, this is going to be a contest that we're very much going to be looking forward to. Dragonov and what? Again? That's Trevor Lee, one of the disciples of Corin. The man who we could assume was standing in the crowd at Backlash to provide the distraction. Cole has been laid out by Lee here. Flat in the ring. Here comes Dragonov though to the rescue. No! Dragonov went charging into the path of Corin. They sprung a trap and Dragonov pays for it. Clock strikes 12. And in a matter of moments, Cole and Dragonov have been laid down on top of Kevin Owens already. And now Corin stands in the middle of the ring with his follower, his kiss ass, standing by his side. The booze raining out here in Vegas. Now what? Well, this egoist believes that it is far worse than LIJ lingering on ECW. It shouldn't take you an advanced mathematician to know exactly who he's on about and exactly who he believes in. He believes in himself, as he always has. His ego runs himself wild. And striking at a very sore note. The GOAT is gone. And he's the reason why. This is something that was, you live. The reality is there, that this is never ending, and that Corin wants to be ECW champion. He has made the declaration plain and simple there. He wants to take on Aleister Black. Corin's sights are finally set on the ECW title. Speak his name and he will appear. You might want to turn around, Corin, because there's the champion. Aleister Black appears out of the darkness and the fight has begun between these two. It started a Backlash and it carries over to now. The shot's being fired. Corin steps out of the way and the shots are swinging in from both sides. This fight has dropped on his head and neck. What's a champion? But they have well and truly got the shots firing off on one another here. Corin dropped again by the champion, who lights him up with kicks and strikes, and look out, sliced bread takes him down. Payback for what transpired at Backlash from Aleister Black. Double stomps into the gut. The world is watching where Corin may fall. Black mass, no! Corin stepped out of the way, and of course the coward runs for the hills. He steps out of the ring and they stare each other down. The bad blood began flowing at Backlash, and it's only continued to spiral from here tonight. And there's the warning from Aleister Black: if you want to take this title from me, you'll have to kill me. There's Lee, but Black knew it. Black mass. Down goes Trevor Lee. And the stare down ensues. And it seems as if Corin may have no problem doing exactly what Aleister Black has instructed. This rivalry has got underway, and the ECW title is what looms at the head of it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were backstage with the Viper Randy Orton earlier on today, and well, Randy Orton brought up his need, his urge to still want to fight Drew McIntyre. He said that though time may pass, it doesn't mean that things have ended, and he has to end what they started. You don't pick a fight with Randy Orton and live to see through it. Ask anyone along the years. He knows there is a reason deep within him why he has to end this. His old stomping pal Batista didn't confront him at WrestleMania over nothing. This will end, Drew McIntyre, and you will be reminded, in the words of Randy Orton, why he is one of these guys in the world you never piss off, because the end is never what you want it to be. It's just those 3 letters that everyone in the world fears. It seemed as if though Orton had an audience listening to him as Drew McIntyre evaded out of the blue and struck a claymore in the parking lot to Randy Orton, standing over the fallen Viper. McIntyre would go on to say that Randy Orton might well be one of those guys, but Drew McIntyre is the guy you don't piss off. Next week, the British Empire is seeking to take him out permanently, and you will bow at the throne of the King of the Empire. What started leading up to WrestleMania seems destined to end next week between McIntyre and Orton. Well, has it been a few chaotic minutes on ECW already, or what? But this show keeps on rolling, and hopefully we might finally be about to get some wrestling on it. Up next, Tyler Bate hosting an open challenge here on ECW. Last week, Bate said it. He wanted to prove that he can still hang, but he can still belong on ECW with some of the very best in the world, and the statement message was sent out there for anyone to listen to it. He doesn't care who they are, what weight class they are, if they're a champion. It doesn't matter to Tyler Bate. He needs to prove the world he's still got it. And that's exactly what he's going to do here tonight. Bate, of course, looking to rekindle something that was within him a few years ago down in NXT when he was the one who dethroned Corin and sent him packing from NXT. Just never has panned out the way he wanted it to on ECW, unfortunately. But could this be the birth of a resurgence almost for Tyler Bate? Something to send him back up a few levels and get him on the direction that he should go, in my opinion. There is a reason why this guy is absolutely fantastic. There is a reason why this guy was the first man to send Corin with his tail between his legs. But the question is now, who fights him tonight? Oh, that is not good. Right now, it doesn't matter who you are. This is not a theme you want to hear, and this is not a man you want to see. The new ECW Cruiserweight Champion, Shingo Takagi, has accepted the challenge. Man alive, was it dominant the way he won the title at Backlash. Steamrolled Rey Mysterio as if he wasn't a 20-plus year veteran of this business. Just ran through him like he was nothing. Easy for Takagi. By the end of the match, he sent a statement message using Rey Mysterio. And now he's the one to accept the challenge from Tyler Bate on a night that has already seen Los Ingobernables de Japón show how far they're willing to stoop by taking out Kevin Owens, who we still haven't had an update on at this moment in time, ladies and gentlemen, because with all the chaos that's been going on, we haven't really had a moment to breathe on this show thus far. What we do know is that Takagi is here, he's ready to fight. He is the one to accept the challenge laid out by Tyler Bate. And although all of those things I may have just said about Tyler Bate a few moments ago, this is, well, it's a different kettle of fish, simply put. This is a dangerous, dangerous man. This is a different breed of athlete. This is not going to be a contest that Tyler Bate is going to enjoy, but it's one that he is ready to fight in. Bate and Shingo, they lock eyes and they lock horns. This one's underway, and just a few days removed from dominating his way to the ECW Cruiserweight title, Takagi gets this going with Tyler Bate now. Oh my God. Just ran him down, and look at this now for Takagi. This guy is a freak of an athlete. Potentially LIJ's most dangerous force between those ropes. And it's not about the underhanded tactics for Takagi. It's not about the referee going down, the low blows, the weaponry, the numbers advantage. Takagi just walks in there on his own and just runs through you until you go down and stay down. Oh, the power in that Irish whip there. You could see it by just how quickly Bate slumped to the ground and stayed there. This has been all Takagi since the opening bell, and for as great as an athlete as Tyler Bate is, I'm almost not surprised. Sidewalk slam. Has enough damage been done to Bate already to put this contest away? Not the case. Kick out of two for Tyler Bate there. Some slight frustration brewing from Shingo Takagi, maybe looking to try and get in and out of this contest as quickly as he can, but here goes Bate. The fight back coming on from the big strong boy. Drop kick. And the champ goes down here. Look out. Standing moonsault. Nicely done, but he needs to capitalize as quickly as he can here. And he's going to do just that. I'm glad he didn't go for the cover. He goes for the offense instead. Rolling wheel kick from Bate. And look at Takagi. Just getting himself up to his feet almost as soon as Bate did. Look out here, Bate in the turnbuckle, leapfrogs over, sunset flip, shoulders are down, Takagi suffers his first defeat in the WWE. It's not to be the case. Again, he tries to grip the arm, but Takagi just keeping his weight planted before responding in with a massive knee into the side of the head and throwing him across the ring for good measure. Bate had a little bit of exciting offense going on there, but as soon as he did, Takagi put the brakes on it, and the offense keeps on spiraling back to the way of the Dragon. Nice work there from Bate, though. Shoulder tackle gets it in. Top rope now. Takagi still recovering a little bit. Here comes Tyler. Big crossbody. Hooks the leg. Is it? No. I couldn't even finish my sentence to ask that question before Bate couldn't get even a 2 count. Look out here. Rolling wheel kick. Capo kick from Bate, shoulders down, and he kicks out at 1 again. Yeah, the reaction on Tyler Bate's face should just say everything. Takagi up to his feet now, pumping bomber! And this one could well be over, middle of the ring. Tyler Bate kicks out at 2. There's still a bit of life left in him then. Takagi drilled him there with that pumping bomber, but not to be enough to put away Tyler Bate. We've seen his gutsy performances in the past, and it might be another one that he's going to need to bring out here to have a chance of beating Takagi from the top overhead. Grasping at his ribs, the damage that has to be done to them there. And Takagi looking to cause even more damage now. Oh, a knee into the jaw and the nose of Tyler Bate. This one has got to be coming to its end. very, very soon. Huge lariat again. Tyler Bate wanted to prove a point that you got to commend him for trying, but even a guy as lethal as Takagi, just look at the way he's just dominating Bate here now, just almost toying with him as if to say, well, come on, you wanted the open challenge. You got anything left in you? And if that's not the case, then Takagi, well, he'll take matters into his own hands. Irish whip here, look out. Oh, Bate comes back with an elbow. There's still some life in him. Right hand, roll up here for Bate. Shoulders are down. Is there a hope? Bate got him! Tyler Bate has beaten the Cruiserweight Champion! What did we say? Never count him out! It's not over until he says it is! Tyler Bate just handed Shingo Takagi his first defeat in the WWE! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to hear from ECW General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin just a few moments ago. He has confirmed that despite failing medical checks, Kevin Owens demands that the match goes on. And Stone Cold is going to be far from the person who stops Kevin Owens from going out there and getting the business done. Austin wants a new champion, and Kevin Owens can be just the man to do it. Bandaged up or not, he's fighting up next. And if a single member of Los Ingobernables de Japón tries to get involved, Stone Cold Steve Austin has set out the warning. He's got just the security to stop him. Don't mess with ECW tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin standing firm and true for ECW, but next week, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. What a show we have on tap for you. Adam Cole versus Corin. And on top of that, Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre will settle this score. But breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since the Royal Rumble, next week, Naito and Gargano face to face. And here is a man who has picked a war with LIJ as well, who stands in the same camp as Johnny Gargano. Busted open though he was never, ever gonna stay down. Kevin Owens steps into ECW for one goal in mind. He wanted to be ECW television champion. He was not going to let Hiromu Takahashi or Naito take the opportunity away from him to have that opportunity to fight. You saw the blood spilling from him from that hockey stick at the top of the show. And you saw the fall he took as well onto the concrete flooring backstage here in the T-Mobile Arena. But has that stopped Kevin Owens from getting in this ring? Has that stopped Kevin Owens from calling it a day? No. All it'll done, hurt though he may be, is lit a fire within the prize fighter to step in that ring and to prove that LIJ have made the mistake of their lives. And now enters the champion, with enough booing behind him to let you know what Vegas, ECW, and the world thinks of him. The time bomb looking almost on top of the world with what he just saw transpire at the top of the show roughly 20 minutes ago. Taken out was Kevin Owens. Hiromu probably thought, I've got an easy night ahead of me now, but that wasn't the case. You still got to fight. You can see the air of confidence within Hiromu Takahashi, but if I know Kevin Owens like I do, Hiromu Takahashi should not have a smirk on his face, should not have a swagger in his step. He should have a lump in his throat and fear in his heart. Kevin Owens is ready to go in this main event here. Bandaged up though he may be to stop the blood from flowing. Hiromu, of course, won the title at WrestleMania in that giant ladder match. And now he has to defend it against Kevin Owens, who arrived from SmackDown in the draft. Let's get this one going right about now, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens Hiromu Takahashi, ECW Television Championship up for grabs. The bell rings and we are underway. Owens coming out of the gates hot. And no surprise, the crowd is cheering him on to go with it as well. Hiromu Takahashi experiencing just everything that I mentioned leading up to this point. There should have been no smirk, there should have been no cocky attitude, there should have been fear over what he's just stepped into the ring with. Well, let's see what will happen as this match goes on. Right hand there and Owens falls. You got to imagine Owens' head is ringing. He could have a concussion from those hockey stick shots. On top of the bleeding, of course, you got to imagine it's just paper stitches essentially. Could bust open at any point underneath those bandages essentially. And on top of that, you got to imagine the internal pain in the ribs from that fall. And he is going to be getting he's going to be feeling every single thud that rains down on his body in this contest, because that is exactly what Hiromu Takahashi is looking to target within this contest. Well, he's certainly got the confidence already with that Death Valley driver. Hiromu Takahashi, I hate to say it, but maybe he was right to feel as confident as he did, because Kevin Owens has looked sluggish since Hiromu was able to get a shot in on him. But here goes the prize fighter, sending him in the corner. He's got a bunch of right hands with Hiromu Takahashi's name on them. And on top of that, cannonball! Remember, Hiromu a number of weeks ago tried to set a statement message using Kevin Owens on ECW. It didn't work out the way he wanted it to. Owens laid him out with a stunner and lays him out with a torture rack neck breaker right now. Goes into the cover, hooks the far leg. Do we have a new television champion here? No, but we get a count of two on the champion as well. That'll be hope for Kevin Owens here, as we can see, though, Hiromu has come out all on his lonesome. We know Takagi and Naito are in the building. Maybe they are having to temporarily lay heed to the warning message from Stone Cold Steve Austin about the security that's in this building, whoever it may be. Hell, it might even be Stone Cold himself. You never really know. Those shots, though, lighting up. Kevin Owens, and that chop in the chest will do some more damage to go with it as well. Time bomb, top rope, leaping headbutt into the chest, hooks the leg, hand into the head for good measure. But Kevin Owens kicking out at the count of one there to prove a point. I am alive, I am fighting. You're gonna have to do so much more to finish me off in this one. Owens, though, he's gonna be in trouble, because that back and those ribs and the kidneys are gonna be in even more pain. As a result of this busted crab, they're already in searing pain. There may even be a few broken in there. But Kevin Owens is going to fight on out of that busted crab here and keep on going. Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, they make contact there. Owens could capitalize. Hiromu does, though, with a drop kick into the chest. And the internal injuries are just going to be racking up almost more than the physical damage we were able to see. Oh my goodness. No. Oh, spiked him. Spiked him. And it's not looking much better. Dynamite plunger. Is that going to be enough to put this away? It is not. Kevin Owens kicks out at two. Just. But now the worry is going to have to start conveying through him, through his body, through the crowd, out through Hiromu Takahashi as well, as if to say, have I got it in me to hit the time bomb to put him away? Look at this now, though, from Hiromu. Just trying to keep him grounded, and you can hear the crowd trying to cheer Kevin Owens back up to his feet. They want to see Owens as a champion. We all do. But was that kick out on instinct alone, or is there something left within Kevin Owens? Drop kick to the back of the head from Hiromu. And with every second that creeps by, it looks almost more and more impossible that Kevin Owens is going to leave as a television champion. But there's still fight in him. There's still fight in Kevin Owens. He will, just like Tyler Bate a moment ago, he will never give in, never stay down. But Hiromu is trying to make him stay down every step of the way. They're almost standing and trading. Owens, smack in the face. Come on, KO. You wanted to stand with ECW. You wanted to prove that you're ECW already within just a few weeks of being here. Now's your opportunity to make that happen. Now's your opportunity to prove what bed you lay in, what war you're fighting, and whose side you are on in this thing. Smack in the chest by Hiromu there. Not nice at all. They continue to just stand and trade shots back and forth with the other. This is not going to be good. Top rope victory roll! Is this enough for Time Bomb to retain? Oh, Kevin Owens says it isn't. Come on, KO. You've got it in you. You've got that fight in you. Now's the time to break it out. Now's the time to show the world that you are meant to be ECW Television Champion. Hiromu sent to the outside. There is that sick look in Kevin Owens' mind, and that look has the ire of revenge within it. Apron power bomb. No, Hiromu breaks his way out of it. Just about. Into the announce table we go, and then back into the ring, courtesy of the champion. The ribs again going to be begging for forgiveness off of that impact. As the arm gets a forearm in the face, whose troubles though. Owens, he has him. Package. Fall away bomb. This is the opening. Oh, you are kidding me. Look who's here and listen to the response. Naito is on the apron. Where's the security? Oh wait, there it is! It's Johnny Gargano to the rescue once again. He had his hands on him last week and he's got that once again. Naito sent into the crowd. They didn't need to wait a week to get face to face. They're doing it right now. Oh, Hiromu from the top. Hiromu looking for Time Bomb. Has he got it? No! Stunner from the wins! This is the opportunity that ECW has waited for. Package pile driver. Hook the leg. Ref counts. Kevin Owens is television champion. How sweet that sounds to say. Stack the deck against him, but ECW triumphs tonight. Kevin Owens, the new television champion.